Alright, this video we're going to be talking about using the editor for the first time with demo version. On the demo version, what we've done is we've set up a demo account that will, as you've logged in for the first time, you're going to see that we've set up a builder, a job. We've also set up a generic list of assemblies, which is going to be all of our icons with the materials applied to them. We've also set up a generic vendor, and we've set up a generic material list for you so that we could build all those assemblies out. So you're going to see REMS in a working version. Now, this working version is only going to allow you to see and to use it. At some point, you will have to take the time to change your assemblies to match your materials and your prices. But at this point, the biggest thing that we're wanting to show you is how to use REMS once you're in there. So the first thing that we're going to do out of the gate is we're just going to go into the project because I want you to be able to see the editor work. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into this demo homes here, and we're going to click on demo homes. And we're going to go to demo residence. We're going to click on that. We can see all this different information here, which we will be going over in the other videos. But out of the gate, the biggest thing that I want to show you is just how to maneuver through the editor so that you can get a feel for what REMS can do for you. So what we want to do is we're going to click on plan and other files. And this is going to be our button that shows us where that plan is stored. We've loaded one PDF into the demo version so that you can see it work, or see it move, and be able to place icons on it and do those types of things. So let's go ahead and click on edit plan. And we've clicked on edit plan. We've got we've loaded a plan here for you. It's just a basic ranch. It shows you that there's no icons on the page yet or anything like that. Go back down to the basement page. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to pick our first assembly to put on the page. Now all we're going to do is we're going to go up and click on assemblies, and you will see many different options up on here, and we're going to go over them more in the next videos. But the biggest thing that we want to do is just show you how to use editor so that you can play around with it. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to click on this second one here, and this is all of our general icons that we have. We've set up over 50 of them for you that have prices and materials applied to these assemblies so that you can get a good feel of how the software works. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to click on single pole to core switch here. And once you've clicked on it, you can see that it'll have a red check mark on that box to let you know that it's been turned on. By turning this on, it will be toggled on until you switch to a new icon. So what we're going to do is click on the assembly button again. We're going to go out here, and now we're going to right mouse click. You can see that once we did the right mouse click, that the switch has popped up on the page. Now the problem with the switch right now is that it's too big, and so what we're going to do is we're going to double click on this. And when we double click on this, you'll see this red box will pop up around the switch, and you're going to see some new options on this. Now we're not going to get into the detail of all the options at this moment, but I want to cover just the most basic ones for you. We have our positive and our negative, and then what that's going to do is make the switch bigger or smaller, and then we'll have our rotate. Now, like I said, we'll have a couple other options on here we're going to talk about on the next videos, but right now is just so that you can get a feel for how this works. So we're going to go ahead and get this switch here. I think we want to make it one more size smaller there. Once we've done that, you can double click on that. Now we're going to want to save our preference for the switch, and what I mean by that is it will save the size that we want all the icons to be locked in at. Now this can be changed later, and we will discuss that later, but right now we're just going to click on this so that all of our icons stay the same size. So we're just going to hit save width and height. And once we've done that, our single pole to core switch is still toggled on. We can see that it's showing here in this box that we still have it turned on. So we're just going to right mouse click again here. And you can see what I'm doing is just simply going around and using our right mouse click, and we can set our switches on the page. It's very quick how it works. Once you're going to turn orientation there, you're just going to double click on it again and use your rotator to put it in the area you want. Let's go ahead and switch this to, I'm going to put a couple three-ways on here. We're going to have our, we're going to get rid of this one. And you're going to have, in this situation, we're going to have three-ways in this box. And we'll talk about that in more detail in the next video. We're going to set some outlets on the page. So the biggest thing we want to show you in this first video is just how to maneuver around in Editor, just so you can get a feel for how it's working. You can see the icons go on the page very quickly. We can right mouse click these outlets. You can just see that they're going where we want them. You see we've put a lot of outlets on the page in a very short amount of time. The great thing about this is it's tracking all the items that you're placing, and we're going to talk about that in much more detail. But out of the gate, I just want to show you how quickly we can put devices on here. That's the biggest thing that I wanted to show you in this video. You'll be able to lay out your plans very quickly using this software. It works very well to help you do a design that's going to be accurate for your customers, but at the same time is going to determine all your materials that you're using for your plans. And as we go in the videos, we'll put more icons on here so that we can see the project more in a finished version. But you can see how quickly that you can design your plan. We've laid out a large amount of the area in a short amount of time. We're going to call this good for now as far as putting icons on, because we've got plenty more to do in the next videos. But I just want to show you how fast that was to get all those devices on the page. And one of the biggest things is you can see up here in this tab that it's been tracking all of those devices for us up to this point. So because of those assemblies, the amount that we have set per opening, we can see that it's kept track of all of our different openings that we put on, that it puts 6 single poles on, 4 three-ways, so on, so on. And this is the grand total of where we're at so far into the plan. So then we're just going to click save here, so we have that. We're going to go out. We're going to click on this red X. It's going to kick us back out. And the biggest thing that I want to show you out of the gate is just how quickly you did that turned into this. We're going to click on reports. We're going to go into general estimate report. We're going to click on the generative plan for estimate, and we can see that it's already created this estimate to be sent out to your customers off of the information that we did. Now obviously we've got a lot more information to put on, and we're going to go through that in the next videos, but I just want to show you how quickly that this can work for you to make your job quicker and easier. So hope you got some usage out of this. Plenty more videos to go. We'll talk about that we're going to talk about many more things. But I want to keep these videos nice and short and sweet so you can move through the software. So thanks again for watching.